Good evening, channel. We're going to be knocking out 150 push-ups real quick. Time under tension. Super, super easy. Can't get any easier than this. Nobody can say they don't have time, because they do have time. You just got to find the time. That's all. So we're going to get 150 done. A super quick set. Just knock them out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. How easy was that? You just time under tension. You find that right point and you just keep pumping it. It's that easy. Super simple, effective routine. Pull my hair back again. Here we go. We're going to knock out another 150 or another 50. Hopefully. That's the goal. Here we go. 50 down in a minute maybe. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. We hit our halfway point, guys. Change it up a bit. I appreciate you tapping in. Thank you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 10 more. Here we go. I appreciate you tapping in. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. That's 100 quick push-ups in under 3 minutes. So super simple, effective routine. Get your everything pumped, man. I'm telling you. And these little weights right here, 30 pounds. Keep it simple. I started with 20, worked up to 25. We're at 30. Just doing it for years and years and years. It's like, once I started, I couldn't stop. Here we go. So thank you for tapping in, guys. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. 25 more, guys. We did 150 push-ups in probably maybe 5.5 minutes. I hope you have a good day, guys. Thank you for tapping in. I appreciate you. Go Thank you. And I TZ 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15 more. You feel that burn? I do. It's that easy. I felt it with 10 push-ups in 2006 when I decided to really focus on working out. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll do 5 more. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You always want to constantly push yourself. Stay hydrated. Work out anywhere. Cook your kids some food. Tell them stay out of the kitchen. I gotta cook and get some squats or push-ups done. Miss Candy Gilbert, thank you. Already knocked out 150 push-ups. We're gonna do these squats, and Monday, I'm not sure what the number's gonna be, but Monday burpees. We're gonna do burpees. I have a little more time on Mondays to knock out a few extra burpees. They're time consuming. And actually, yeah, I'll open this. Everybody always drinks water. I didn't start drinking water until I started doing the YouTube stuff, calisthenics, watching everybody drink tons of water. Super dangerous. Never drinking water and working out. I always tell the family. It says right here, water, carbonated water is the first ingredient in all the pots. Son's like, caffeine dehydrates you, Dad. But I gave up drinking pop for maybe not, didn't give it up. I only had a pop a day. And it was in 2018. I noticed that I didn't change anything I ate except for putting water in my body versus pop. I gained 7.5 pounds in 3 weeks. Didn't change any dietary intake other than I stopped drinking maybe 2 or 3 bottles of pop every day, maybe 4 or 5, and started drinking at least 2 to 3 bottles of water. So just know that from my personal experience, that you can never ever, like, once it's in, it doesn't always all come out, I guess. And that's the trick that the bodybuilders use. They should tell you this. It's super simple, but super dangerous, where they will bulk up right before they go to a meet or a show. And then maybe for a week, they'll try to drink as less water as possible. They want to dehydrate and make that the water that's in their system be it's you pass it eventually, and then you look super cut. So if that's any trick that is an unhealthy trick that I knew of back when I was like 14 years old, um, they'd also take like these. I always heard him talk about it in the gym when I wasn't supposed to be there. These like thermobolics that you're not supposed to take, but even models took them, and it heated your body core up. Yeah, that is super dangerous. Anybody I knew that would be taking that, I'd tell them not to. But as a little kid, you hear all these adults talking. You don't say anything. Thank you. But yeah, I did for um from at least for many, many, many years, at least 10 years straight. The only liquid I ever drank was a pop. At least 10 years straight or more. But I've learned to incorporate that for the longevity of my life. And I forgot my uh, tripods at work, so we improvised. I took my car phone holder out and I stuck it in a coffee cup, and it works just fine. So I super cheap, maybe $1.50 at Mark's or somewhere. It's just the ones that stick in and you turn the bottom and it widens. I can't believe how good it's working as an actual like live streaming device, but you don't know until you know. So I appreciate your part in the the pop coming out. We're gonna get a little closer. We're gonna do 150 squats. I always like to do the hard stuff first. Um, but the push-ups were the fastest. So we're gonna start off with these squats. Hopefully, everything looks good. I think. Here, let me do this. We got Miss Sarah in the back. She's like on the other side of that wall. Maybe she'll pop in uh before we end our live stream, maybe for a few squats with your main squeeze. She's probably sleeping. No, she's not sleeping. Here we go. We have 30 pounds. We're gonna do 75 weighted squats and 75 regular. I really like doing these squats and burpees. Um, with the burpees, the squats, and the mountain climbers, I feel like a lot of work down here in your lower abdomen and lots in my thighs. So here we go. We'll do 20 at a time until we get to 75. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yay! Figure if I set the goal low and we knocked out a few extra. Hey, Miss Suzanne, I appreciate you tapping in. Thank you. All the women of power are coming to say hi. And the men, thank you. The community's coming together. Here we go. Yeah. Let's look out here. Any deer? No, no possums. We'd break off and I'd show you a possum if they're out there. I don't see anything yet. But I hit a bunch of them, a bunch of deer at about maybe 5 o'clock. And I don't even know if I made a short yet about it. I'm so busy. But I was doing the I love you sign. And there's about 4 deer in the back. And I'm doing the I love you sign. One deer wants to play. The other deer's like sneaking around, like, stop it, I'm coming up to get some love. And it just walks right up to the camera. I mean, not super duper close, because again, I'm in the house and it's outside, but it's probably like that far away from me. I could have reached out and touched it, but you got to build up the trust. So thank you for tapping in and trusting that we're going to get 150 squats for 25 days, possibly 30, 31. We have 31 days in December, so maybe we'll do a 31-day challenge. But the goal is 25. We got to get past 17. That car crash took it out of me. I was having horrible. Let me just check something. Okay, no, I thought I split my pants on a live stream. That would have been awesome. But no, it's like, oh man. But yeah, having headaches and whatnot. I appreciate it. Biz, thank you for tapping in. Biz Gat Bone. Appreciate you, brother. We're going to do some squats. It's a very simple routine. And we're going to get to 150 of them. We already have 25 knocked out. Did 150 push-ups already. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. We are halfway done with our weighted squats. Super simple. Can't explain that enough. Everything's attainable if you want it enough. I would gladly, to challenge some people, gladly pay a polygraph examiner to go there and ask these questions to me. We'll live stream it. I guarantee you, I've done at least 1.5 million push-ups, probably 2 million push-ups easily. It was all downstairs by myself. No gym, no excuse. Not feeling good, no excuse. Working, no excuse. I thought 1 million push-ups was an unachievable goal, so I gave myself from 2011 to 2018, but I realistically started in 2012. I figured if I could get up to 1,000 push-ups a day, I could maintain that for 5 days a week. From 2012 to 2018, I will have done 1 million push-ups. And I achieved that goal when I went to a function that I was trying to look good for. I was noticed. My wife and I walking around. My one buddy Brian came up and we were talking, having a good time. Everybody wanted some Shane time, and I tried to make myself available to everybody. Everybody deserves attention. So thank you for giving me some of yours. Normally we would be flipping cards over and doing whatever the card says. 5, you do 5 push-ups, 5 sit-ups. Super, super simple. All you got to do is, if you've never worked out, say, every day I'm going to do some sort of workout routine and start with a few of these, just a few. Think 3 to 5. Whatever these 3 or 5 are, do that 5 times a day or 5 times a week. And you'll notice gains because you start doing 3 of these and they're going to become so easy. You want to do 6 of them. 6 will turn into 12. Then you'll be doing a whole deck in 20 minutes, 30 minutes, nonstop, like Jesse Pollock or Jace or George Alexander. We got tons of them, tons of awesome people. Nathaniel, Banksy brought. Hopefully, I'm saying that right, my German buddy. I hope so. Du hast. I wish I had my microphone. It sounded a little better, just a little, because we could put an echo on it. Seeing some of Rammstein's Du hast, which to me I understood those as wedding vows. So before I got married, I would sing that to Sarah all the time. Mostly headbanging, get my hair going, rocking it out. My deepest, most darkest voice. Here we go, 25 for Rammstein and all the German buddies out there that want to rock and roll. And they even used that song in How High, which is a movie with Method Man and Redman going to college, I believe. It was a funny movie. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18. That last set, I lifted my arms up a little, so I had to redo it. So here we go. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Just like that, we were at our halfway point. We did 75 weighted squats, 150 time under tension push-ups. And again, you can do push-ups off your counter and just keep rocking them. Watch TV or something. You know, maybe you have a TV or something in your kitchen and you can watch TV. We'll put that back like that. Don't want to show off all the CCW angles. But there's another TV up there. Gotta stay safe. Here we go. Whew. Let's respond to some comments. Thank you. Appreciate you guys greatly. We got 11 likes, which is more than I normally get, so I appreciate it. Well, I might get more likes. I ate, so I kind of feel bloated a little bit, but that's okay. We're gonna get these 25. Let's see. Redo my belt. Here we go. Don't need these falling down. Make sure zippers up. Yep, here we go. We've been on for 23 minutes. These aren't going to take too long. And that's a 25-minute workout, maybe. Super simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. My legs are feeling it now, guys. Even just doing regular squats, I feel it. Don't fall out on me. Here we go. There we go. Thank you, Miss Candy. We appreciate you. Thank you for always tapping in on everybody's channel. Jesse's, Jace's, all the workout community, Gilbert, maybe Nathaniel. So my wife works with a Nathan, and we don't know. Sometimes I say Nathan, Nathaniel. So sorry, Nathaniel, if I mispronunciate your name. It's only because my wife works with a Nathan. Sometimes I call him or Nate. So I hear this all the time, and yeah, he was a teen dad, and he's doing what he can for his children, I guess, as much as he wants, as much or as little as he wants. Let's put it that way. I was that dad that had 2 or 3 jobs, 4 jobs, whatever the situation I needed to be in, I was in. When somebody says, I can't get a job, there's a recession. I had a trucking company. I'm like, what do you mean? I read the newspaper every day. Look at all these jobs in here. I'm going to just apply to them, see if I can get some jobs, see if the news is right. Really, not the jobs that I got hired for, which I turned down. I had no like college experience for that specific job trade, but they were going to hire me. They were like, "Oh, you're showing up. You meet all the other requirements. We'll hire you." And it was like I got 3 jobs in 2006 that way, just as an experiment, just to see if the news was right. Maybe the people were trying this hard, but I only put in 5 applications. I got hired at 3 places. And again, maybe I filled some demographic that I was blinded to, and that's why they're like, oh, we don't have a long-haired guy ever hiring, want to apply here, or we're not going to tell this long-haired guy no, he might sue us. It was never for that. I donate my hair for cancer research, lots of love, wigs for kids. Um, there's a few others. I could sell it right now. I could just cut this ponytail off right here and get at least $250 for it online. People sell their hair online all the time. The longer the hair, the better. I'd rather donate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh, do we got to do another 50? Yeah, we'll do another 50. Pretty sure I did my 150 squats, but we're going to knock out another 25 just to put numbers on. My legs aren't going to get super cut unless you keep working them out. Give them a break, but this is like my breaking in period where I'm trying to work out the muscle as much as possible for 25 days. And after those 25 days, I should be able to incorporate some 150 number or more in my workout now that I broke myself in those 25 days, at least 2 weeks. But for me, after day 5 or day 6, no, day 4 or 5, my legs stopped hurting as much. That's why I added weights because I want my legs to burn. I want to feel those cuts coming in like Jesse Pollock or Justin. Inspire people like uh, Nathaniel and T.U.T the Greats is looking really awesome. You know, he's going to outshine all of us. He keeps at it. Be like, I knew him. I'll be like in a wheelchair. T.U.T will be like posing at the Arnold's pose or something. I'll be like, I knew T.U.T, man. He's a cool dude, you know? And that's like everybody. I can't forget to give a shout out to Mario, Allie Bird, um, Justin and Lucy, and Hannah, and Ventures in the Ood, Ian Watts, Jamie Parker, Caitlin, Retro Bliss Gaming. So the story behind Retro Bliss Gaming is I'll knock out these 25. Before I even had my YouTube channel, Cannabis Kids like, Shane, I have this idea. We could start making merch for people and sell it, you know? And I'm like, I'll do one better. I'll just make merch for them. And then if they like it, I'll just say, hey, this is how you have to do it. You know, I don't want to make any money on it, but I'll show you the process and what my cost is and how we can go about doing it. So, Cannabis Kid mods for Retro Bliss Gaming. His name's Phil, and he does uh, retro gaming. And we made him some T-shirts, and with Justin from Juicy Killer Monster, Lucy from Juicy Killer Monster, Finding _ Hannah, KK, my daughter, Cannabis Kid, my best friend. Like all these influenced my wife Sarah to say, hey, YouTube doesn't have to be like all other social media. We could, here, let me put this down a little bit. I feel like I'm 80 years old with my pants up to my chest. But YouTube doesn't have to be, it could be inspiring and help people and want to lift them up. And after a while, Sarah started believing that. And she's got her own page now. She's posted a few things. Her 3 videos, her third video, maybe 1,600 views in a couple days. And I'm like, mine, you know, my first few videos, I got maybe 100 views in a month. So she's got a good base and she could reach people if she wanted to. You hear that, honey? I'm endorsing your channel, Sarah _and_ Shane. I think she's fell asleep in there. She's not responding. Gotta wake her up with some coffee. Here we go. I always like to, you know, I itch myself right there. I got a little red mark now. That's okay. I cut my nails, so they're a little scraggly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Did I speak too soon? Did I hear something over there? Hello, hello? Anybody back there? Oh, she's might be waking up, maybe. She'll want to make herself present. Maybe not. Maybe she wants to get a 10 squats in for today. So we got Miss Lucy, Mr. Justin, Mr. Pete from Adventures in A-Ood. Appreciate you guys. You got Sarah when she was about 19, 20. We were already living together back then. It hasn't really changed. Same blonde hair, brown eyes. She's got her dad's earlobes. So she's got attached earlobes, which are a recessive gene that only the parent you get from your father. So a lot of things play a role in the colors of your eyes and whatnot. You only get uh, your ear lobe shape from your father. I didn't know if anybody knew that, but that is the truth. So Sarah's old man, her dad, has the same ears like this, and he has this really awesome eye pupil where it's like part of his color of his eye, his iris, or whatever that part is where your color part is. It almost looks like he's part of his pupils, like underneath where the eye should be, or like somebody dripped black in his eye where the color is. It's really awesome. So if he's watching, he's got a really cool eye. When you have a crossed eye when you're born and you have surgery because you're bullied all the time. I had a surgery when I was 5. So could you imagine being bullied enough to tell your parents that by the time you're 5 years old, you tell your mom, I don't want to live anymore because I'm being bullied? And dad's like, oh, we can't have that. We'll get the surgery. So my son's over there because she doesn't want me to show her sticking her tongue out. And I respect that. So in this picture, she's the second oldest child. She looks a lot like her younger brother looks a lot like her. I see it now. They both have the same brown eyes. I don't know if he's got a detached pupil or not, or whatever. Uh, Skip has. That's my father-in-law, Skip. So I appreciate you. Thank you, Miss Allie Bird. We'll see anything in the backyard. It's cold and snowy out there. So here, let me just open this up. Here we go. We had the deer like right over here. And then I was doing the I love you sign like this. I was like, I love you, deer. And then like the one deer's like, I'm coming around to you, Shane. And he like walked all the way around here. And he's like, hey, made his camera debut. And he just walked back over here. And then they all started prancing around. It's very peaceful back here. A lot of times they'll sleep on the side of my house right here. So the neighbors got a motion light and we have a motion light. So like they'll like come and it all get lit up and you'll be like, oh my gosh, what's going on over there? And the deers will just be sleeping on the ground. Hey Pete, I appreciate you. Appreciate you tapping in. And Brian, thank you. Let's see how far I can get this out here. So I don't see any deer back there. Don't want to get the neighbor's house, but yeah, my property goes like all the way to like where you see that light kind of going from shadow to light, but the fence line's all mine. It's pretty cool. You're very welcome, Brian. I appreciate you. I was trying to be your very first super chat, and then I appreciate all the positive content that you're posting. Let me see, I can't get it. Like right on the other side of that, my neighbor's got a really small one of those for his like 5-year-old. We told him, yeah, he could come play on this, or they can play on the teeter totter if they want. But I told him, you know, I'd have to restring or just make sure that I'll have to lift that up because for years and years and years it was up a lot higher and it just needs to be readjusted. But yeah, I was hoping the possum would be out here. Hey, no, I appreciate you, Brian. Thank you. Miss Candy and Miss Allie Bird. So a lot of times the possum, he always comes around from right around here, and he'll just like bing, 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 bing. And he was like digging up like that hole right there, so the squirrels or something must have left something there, because for like 10 minutes he was just there digging and eating. Yeah, let's go. I appreciate you guys. It's been about 40 minutes. I have to end the stream because I got to get ready for work, and I still have one more, um, let's say, postmart or delivery to do. You know, if I can get a workout in, I can work extra, is what I tell myself. I always say, if people always would say, if you got time to lean, you got time to clean. So I say, if I got time to, um, ah, so you might have got that. But yeah, we still have this recliner right here. It's super nice. I had two double hernia surgeries, very, very low hernia surgeries, and I slept in this for 2 weeks. So I slept in it for a month, 2 weeks at a time. I couldn't go up and down. Ah, it you eventually, hopefully, you can get some snow. We I we it's almost uh I almost don't know what it's like not to snow. Every year it snows here. My parents would always talk about the snowstorm of 78 or 76 or something. My dad had this um, Ford Bronco, and it was an Alaskan something edition, and it had really big swamper tires on it and had an extra battery, I guess. And he didn't get stuck, but like everybody else got stuck. But yeah, just something we deal with. My car doesn't even have four-wheel drive. I just have maybe 200 pounds in the back. Got some salt in the back. Salt's always good to have if it's snowing because you don't have to shovel. You just throw some down if you're stuck somewhere. So if y'all don't know, we got adventures in the T.U.T made me a keychain, which is downstairs because I had to change my one pants. They were super dirty. So Pete used to, or still does, moderates on Juicy Killers channel, and we would every morning I would get my news from Lucy, from Lucy's forecast, and we'd have a good time. It was always fun. So um, I do hope everybody does have a very blessed evening. Um, we were able to get day 7 down. If I can get to day 21, more important is day 19. So I think I put my, here we go. Day 19 is important. I'm not going to ruin it, but I have to every once in a while wipe my lip, fix it then. When you have a loose tooth and you're waiting to get it fixed and everything approved through insurance. Yeah, it definitely fixed the dent in my mouth, or what I thought was a mouth. But again, I wouldn't have cared, but the family's like, hey, you got to do this. I got a new jacket, guys. Let me show it to you really quick. I'm proud of it. Just right back here. Aha. And there's really nothing behind here, just I want to keep the focus in the kitchen here. So on Saturday, while I was doing my live stream, Sarah, KK, Junior, and Matt got me a Christmas gift. They all chipped in and got me a nice Carhartt jacket. So it's a nice warm one. My last Carhartt, all my Carhartts, every single one I ever wear, I wear it so long that the sleeves part, this part right here, just all withers away. It's all ripped up in the front. So, would you like to say hi? Not right now. She just must have woken up, but we love her anyways. So I love all of you. Thank you for tapping in. I'm not really. I can't even see. Um, heart. I guess. Guess that's a heart. To me, it is. It's my heart. So all of you guys, I appreciate it. So until tomorrow, day 8 of 25, till we get to um, our goal of 25 squats. Super simple routine. Jesse, I appreciate you, brother. Hopefully, I will be able to tap in tomorrow. Well, I know I will tap in. I'm going to make time for you, brother. Today, as you were having soup and toasted cheese with your brother, um, I drive my brother to work on Sundays. So we both have to get to work super early. Although the companies we work for are different. We basically have to be at work at around the same time. So I figured since I'm driving most of the time, you could just ride with me if you want. And my older brother's like, sure, I'll ride with you. But just know we got to stop at the gas station or wherever. And I'm like, hey, that's cool. I'll give you a ride, save the gas, save your money. Because again, we're all family. It's all a huge community. Um, it's like the only time all you have hundreds of people in your chat and we're all focused on one person. And that's you, Jesse, normally. So I appreciate you. You helped convince Sarah. Like, I'm like, look, let me find this picture of Jesse when we were having a birthday party. I don't even think she believes me, to be honest. But she does. Before we started dating, everybody would come up and say hi to me. After we started dating and after we were married, people would come up and say hi to me that you would even know. And they'd be like, oh, you're so lucky to Sarah. And Sarah's like, who was that? I'm like, oh, I knew this person here, I knew this person there. So um the reason I am here today is from all of you and all of your support, your kind words, and um, your help. Like I tried to help Nathan. I'm Nathaniel. I'm doing work at work, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm tapped in. And I know he's got Discord, and I forgot that Discord's a little easier. But I'm like, I'm gonna make a short really quick and tag him. Hopefully, it will help. But yeah, I just try to help everybody as Justin and Jesse and Sarah and Miss Lori, P8 the Great helps everybody. I'm truly grateful. Hopefully, let me see if there's any animals out here yet. No, it is kind of snowy, raining out here a little. And I do have the window open. Maybe he hears me and he's scared. No, but I do hope you all have a very awesome day. If there's something that I always forget I can pin messages. So, um, yeah, it's everything's still new to me. But I did see Jesse and some other people have another phone. So I'm like, hey, let me borrow your phone for a few minutes, Junior. so I could watch myself and read the comments when I'm working out because I normally don't want to work out with my glasses. I always break them. So I know Sarah's down there watching. So we got Sarah. This is when her hair was super short, as you can tell. Like, bing. Now it's extremely, extremely long. Her hair unbraided is super long, and every single day, if we're out long enough, somebody will come up and compliment her on her braid and ask her about it and want to touch it. And, mostly women, but some guys are like, oh, that's pretty cool. And I'm like, oh, thank you. I braided that. And she's like, did not braid that chain. And I'm like, I know I didn't braid it. I was just kidding. She can get that braid down in 3 to 5 minutes now. And people are like, it took me 30 minutes, 40 minutes to braid my hair. But if you do something every day, like she braids her hair at least once a day, sometimes twice, every single day, it becomes easy to you. If you do push ups every single day or you do sit ups, the more you do it, the more it will become easier. And with these squats, they are becoming easier. So I added weights. I appreciate you guys greatly. We're going to end this live stream. We got 50 minutes in. It wasn't a quick live stream, I guess, but once we can, we're going to do pull-ups again, and we're going to do burpees tomorrow, 150 squats, and I'm not sure how many burpees, but at least 50. We'll do that, at least 50 burpees, because Sarah's made a new women's burpee. She has found a effective way for women to do burpees, and it's mostly comical, ha ha ha, wink wink, but I want her to say because it's funny, and she doesn't normally um, come to me with these funny uh, jokes, I guess. And I heard her say it, and I'm like, oh, we got to do a short, and she's like, no, no, I can't do that. I'm like, it might get a lot of views. You just type hashtag Burpee Nation or something with burpees in it, and people are going to see it and they're going to find it either super hilarious or they're not. It's going to be that simple. They're going to like it or they're not. And I'm here to say I liked it. If I like it and think it's funny, I'm sure somebody else will. And it's super quick. It'd be a 5 second short, but again, um, I don't I try to guide people at their own speed. I'm not trying to force her to make this short. She'll do it when she's ready. I just got to give her confidence and um, support and tell her, you can do it, Sarah. Just like you guys all did to me. You could do uh, handstand push ups with weights on. And I'm like, you know what? I can. And I did. And I'm going to achieve a running front handspring backflip thing, whatever you call it, because I've been doing these squats specifically for that reason. Specifically, that's my goal. I'm like, I got to tighten up my legs because I want to do a backflip, and people say, oh, you're going to do this and you're going to do that. And I'm going to do a backflip or a front flip or whatever they call it. I did it before. It's like riding a bike. When I did it when I was in fifth grade for the first time, and I didn't do it until again was in high school. Like, you don't forget how to do it. You might get hurt doing it not the right way, but I'm willing to take that chance. It's not that hard. I did a running front handspring with no hands over a soccer ball at show choir once. They were like, you got to do something at this uh, team building event out in the woods with this huge field, and we were kicking the soccer ball around. We played some soccer, and then it was like a no touch ball. You had to see how close you could get to the soccer ball without touching it, and everybody had their own turn. So I seen everybody doing this thing, and I thought to myself, I've never done this before, but that doesn't mean that I can. I've done running front handsprings before, but I've never done it without touching the ground with my hands, except for that time I did it in front of all my choir mates, and I became a legend. They were like, "Oh my gosh," you know, they seen me run up to the stage, like run from the cafeteria. Our cafeteria had a stage at the end. I could run down and do a flip onto the stage, like basically just do like a handspring on the stage. I practiced it a few times and I got it, and it just was always easy after you got it. Like it only took me maybe 4 tries to get it. It's super simple. If you put your mind to it, you will do it. You will find a way if you truly want to get something done. I never thought I'd have 500 subscribers. I set the goal, and with consistency, we got that. And that equals jumping off the roof. So we're going to be planning that when it's not so snowy. Maybe we'll do it when it's snowy, but Uncle Kevin's going to help. It was part of his encouragement to say, hey, you should do YouTube. We should be doing live streams where he's doing electrical stuff because he he's in the union. You know, we pay the dues. So Brotherhood of Electric Workers. Check them out. Hire them. Representing Northern Premier. You can only have the Premier Electric Company. Request Uncle Kevin. Maybe you'll get a discount. You tell him Little Shane sent you. But again, he's extremely busy. Been doing. He's been the company's been around for a while. His family's been doing electrical work for 40, 50, well, a lot longer than that. They owned a few companies and did some awesome jobs that I brag about all the time. Um, their company wired huge shopping malls that people shop in today, tons of giant eagles, a bunch of different cities, like the municipalities or the maybe the service department. Um, he's a very reputable and knowledgeable teacher. So he could teach. He's going to be an inspector soon. When he retires, he's going to retire and become an inspector. Got straight A's in college. I had to hear about it every day I worked with him. He's like, dude. I was like, I'm proud of you, Kevin. I know what it's like to get straight A's, man. Something I did in school. I strive for perfection. If a teacher says this is what we're going to learn, I'd find out what book they had. I'd buy out all the books that I could about that. I'd buy the teacher's manual, anything I could get my hands on, and I'd study it. So if you had enough money, you could buy a teacher's manual, and it gave all the answers all you had to do was memorize the answers and you get straight A's. It was that easy. I don't know if it's like that now. But again, you had to memorize stuff. You had to, put in some work. Um, and that's basically all it was. That's all school taught me was to memorize stuff and to, with practice and showing up every day, you could be a success. Doesn't matter what your job is, doesn't matter what type of car you have, doesn't matter the amount of money you have in the bank. It does, but you should focus on the inner peace and everything else will fall into place once you stop worrying about the money, the, living in some super 5,000 square foot house when you could live in a 1,000 square foot house or 900 square foot house or a two-bedroom apartment. Be happy in your present situation. Um, uh, Anthony Hopkins says, I am what I am. I do what I do. Um, I put it in one of my shorts today. Uh, it was a good saying, and it was in two shorts ago. But somebody's giving me eyeballs over here, so I have to end the short. I love you guys. Thank you for tapping in. I hope you have a very awesome night, Jesse. Thank you. Sarah says thank you. She said, thank you, everybody. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. She's waving hi. She's like, or she's waving bye. She's like, bye bye. Her hand's like over here somewhere, like, bye, see you later. And then Superman comes in and he's like, I'm stealing your girl, Shane. I turned evil. She's leaving with me. And I'm like, no, get back here. I'm Super Shane. No, I'm Superman. She likes Super Shane. So thank you all for tapping in. I hope I made somebody smile. You guys all cheer up my day. Love you guys. Have a very good evening. Little Shane out. If I could hit the button. Thank you guys.